Dallas Vintage Toys viewers. I want you to imagine this. Today's date is July 29th, 2023. Let's roll it back 40 years. Let's take it back to 1983. Now, some of these toys are not exactly from 1983, but imagine a birthday party. You're turning 6, you're turning 7, maybe you're turning 10, and all of these magical toys show up for your birthday party. Sean, what are we looking at here exactly? And did you ever have a birthday party like this?
I had the Snow Cat and the Nintendo, so that's about it here.
Imagine the Snow Cat, the APC, an awesome Nintendo set, all in one party. Then what happens? Your grandma shows up. What does she get you?
Wait, Scott, is it your birthday today? Is that what you're trying to hint at?
No, it's
okay.
My birthday's in March, but from looking at all these toys, I wish it was my birthday. Because let me tell you, this is a great collection of kind of iconic pieces. My personal favorite is going to be the Jetfire. It's amazing to find one in such great condition with a box like that. So here we are, Dallas Vintage Toys. Yes, it is 2023, but the toys from the 80s seem to last, and everyone is still passionate about them, just like myself. What would you like to say about it, Sean?
Well, let's just check out some of the awesome toys we got. We have a G1 Metroplex, not Serpentor, but Serpentera from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That is the giant dragon. It is super fragile. And at Dallas Vintage Toys, we will always give you pointers on some of the toys and everything like that. So, I mean, some of the stuff's a little bit more fragile than others, but we'll point out the parts that are always missing or whatnot. And then we have the Turtle playset. Someone's pointing out the Jetfire. They want that Jetfire. We have the G1 Mega Supreme. The Nintendo. Then we also have a few games here. We have Battletoads and, what is that? Double Dragon. Pro Sport Hockey, and we have Double Dragon 3. Then we have the Snow Cat, and then the APC.
This just looks like, kid heaven, right? So we're going to go ahead and walk you around the rest of the store here.
I just want to talk about some of the other toys that you might have had, and then they've reissued some of them. I mean, obviously, we grew up with G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joe was a huge one for me. If you watch our videos, you know that. He-Man Masters of the Universe, also a big one for me. I think it's kind of cool that they keep reissuing all of the favorite characters that we loved in all these different sizes. Because with the Super 7s, you get the 3 3/4 inch Skeletor that you can mix with your Star Wars stuff, your vintage Star Wars, or your vintage G.I. Joe stuff. And then, of course, they scaled it up a little bit up here. If you look up here at these... the Super 7s Ultimates, these guys are really cool too. This was always my favorite as a kid from the Ninja Turtles that I did have. I currently do still have a crate.
That's because Scott uses his magnificent brain in art and culture. Scott, what do you got going later on tonight?
So, if you come in, obviously we always talk about toys and music if you're hanging out with me, but tonight at the House of Blues, I'm part of a project called Sounds of Deep Ellum, and it celebrates all of these different musicians that are currently playing in Deep Ellum.
Can anyone go?
It's totally all ages, only $15 a ticket. You get to see like 4 or 5 different artists. There's been a lot of talk about it around town, and I was actually on Channel 8 on Good Morning Texas 1 week after Sean was.
I was on Good Morning Texas talking about Barbies, and then we were interviewed with ESPN.
There was an ESPN writer in here.
What was the other one?
Seeking Sean out. Where's the Hordak?
USA Today.
Yep, USA
and
Today.
I think we might have someone come out tomorrow as well.
So, Dallas Vintage Toys and the music stuff are part of, we're getting media blitzes right now. It's awesome. So, come in the shop today. We'll tell you more if you want to hear it.
Yeah, that's right. And you can, all ages, later today.
Yep, House of Blues Cambridge room. So, but anyways, back to the toys. Central preoccupation of my life, toys, music. I actually collect this series, Transformers. These were going to be those reissues. I love the box art, guys. And a lot of people that keep their toys in the package, they keep them in there for not only for value, but also just because the art is so cool. It's so retro and just I don't know. It brings up all the feels. All the feels.
Oh, there's Tommy.
Tommy Toledo.
Eating breakfast.
People have been bringing in different Transformers series for us lately. Some of my picks are going to be these guys. Tommy's really the Transformer.
We just got
maestro.
this in, the Masterpiece Optimus. We just got this back in. This one is open, so it's a little cheaper for you. But it is the trailer edition, so you get the whole thing. Probably won't last the weekend, but I'm showing it off now.
There you go.
What else do we have down this aisle? Of course, on the other side,
Lots of Transformers.
lots of Transformers, but on the
Oh.
other side, we always have lots of NECA stuff. We had a couple pretty serious NECA collectors come in this week and bought a bunch of really cool stuff.
Hey, let's go check out the Barbie aisle since they did $500 million worldwide on Hey, they're calling about the Barbies. Or Sounds of Deep Ellum.
I heard the movie's really good. I heard the Barbie movie's really good, and I have unfortunately not had time to see it
Me
yet.
and Sean went and saw it.
Yeah, and my son.
I heard it's really good, but we always have Barbies.
Only guys in the theater is right. Scott's
Barbie's
like,
looking for a
I...
boyfriend, so Justin Timberlake is available. Dirty Pop.
Also, that will be seen at Sounds of Deep Ellum.
Developed tonight.
Justin Timberlake's going to be there, right? Ugh. He is hilarious. Hopefully he'll do some SNL skits or whatever.
He is really funny. He's a funny guy.
Oh,
So, but yeah, the Barbies are kind of a big part of what we do here. How about this one, man? This one's actually pretty cool. The Malibu Barbie with the original
there you go.
keepsake box.
That's an awesome box.
KB Toys. Rest in peace, my friend. My long lost toy store friend from the mall from the 90s. So, moving on from my KB.
Do you remember, or did you go to any of the wrestling matches back in the day in the 80s?
I wanted to. Somehow my parents weren't.
See, I think I was in Cub Scouts and we went to the Sportatorium, so I actually got to see a bunch of these dudes back in the early 80s.
Von Erichs? Did you get to see the Von Erichs ever?
I believe I remember Hogan and Andre and lots of the other like iconic guys, but I mean,
Oh man, that's awesome! You got to see them. That's pretty.
I think
cool.
that's back when it was like a penny beer night.
my parents. I think they talked about going to see the Von Erichs a couple times, but I never actually made it to the Sportatorium. I wish I did, but you know, there's always YouTube videos. Now, this is a piece I think is really cool. I cannot believe somebody has not bought this yet. I've threatened our customers, if you don't buy this, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to take it home and
You
enjoy
get their
it.
other buddies too.
And then there's the other Bounty Hunter set. I just love the box art and that whole retro.
This is what
vintage
Scott's going
feel.
to do if you don't buy it.
Somebody get these toys. And then also, here's the retro collection, another box set. I thought was really cool. I just love, like I said, I love that old school art.
Scott, why don't you turn on the lights in here?
And here, welcome to my lair. Come in here and check out the vintage vault. Now, yesterday we did a video of a really
Hey, Rowdy, we need to put some Ninja Turtles in here.
a really cool appearance of the Night Force toy line right here, the whole run of them. All 12
Scott
of these guys.
is G.I. Joe. They actually made a character named Scott Tucker.
His name was Buzzard.
Oh, there you go. Let's see. Is Scott in the
Except
case?
Buzzard had
Oh,
blonde
there we go.
hair.
Scott is in the case.
Chainsaw.
You saw
Jacks,
you saw a stylist and changed his appearance.
rock and roll.
There you
vibe.
go.
But speaking of rock and roll, we have this great collection of Kiss dolls down here in the box.
See,
Gene
this was
Simmons,
before my time. So
tongue and all.
there you go. You got the band's back together, man.
They're back
A
together.
lot of
I saw-
people have been asking about $6 Million Man. I photographed some. Some will be on the website, and we have more in the store. So, as always, if you don't see it, just ask. And that's DallasVintageToys.com.
$6 million man. I saw Kiss one time with Poison, and they opened for him. And Bret Michaels, CC DeVille, the whole '80s crew. I was like, I can't believe I'm seeing this. It's rock.
Open your eyes.
So, of course, a big part of what we do here is Star Wars. Why don't we take a look at that double telescoping Luke Skywalker farm boy? That is a cool piece.
One of the first four that started it all.
Yep. And then we have a great selection of Power of the Force Last 17 figures, including this immaculate R2D2 pop-up lightsaber. So, funny story for Dallas Vintage Toys trivia. The first time I ever met Sean Ninist, owner of this store, was at the Medallion Hotel.
Here's one of the old shows back there.
1995. And at that show, I bought my...
There's baby Sean with no facial hair, about 12 or 13, sent up at one of the conventions. And Scott Tucker and I are both in this article back in the day.
That's right, guys. That's like from 1995, man. But that's where I bought the current R2D2 pop-up lightsaber that I have today. And I still have the figure I bought from Sean, which was Papaloo.
Andy
I
opened it.
opened it. I still have him in my collection. He's in my 92. So, anyways, if you're collecting Star Wars, we got a lot of really great stuff right now. But we'll move on to the next. What's our next area of focus today? Black Series.
Oh, we're just talking toys, man.
Dana did an awesome job.
Hey, let's see what Scott number 2's working on.
Number 2.
We are getting ready to put a bunch of Joes on the shelf. You can come pick up Sub-Zero, Dr. Mindbender, Knockdown, got Torpedo, Hardball, Mutt.
There's some Dreadnoughts
a lot
in
of
there too,
really
isn't
great
there?
guys. There are some Dreadnoughts. I had Zanzibar out here a second ago. Quite a few. We got the metal-suited Cobra Commander.
1987.
Roadblock 2. You know. So, a lot of great G.I. Joe.
Oh, dude, my coffee cup.
Oh, man,
Now I'm gonna get real jacked.
And we got Scott Tucker's favorites, the dinosaurs.
Bag o' dinosaurs. Just dump them in the bathtub.
Just put a skier on it and throw it on the Barbie. Lots of protein packed.
I bought those for the shop. I thought they were cool. Kids, come in to get your dinosaurs.
Hey, there's-
Attack your
This guy
siblings with them.
yesterday, the king of predators. Predator.
Predacane. Just came in yesterday.
Then we also got a lot more Hot Wheels in. We got a lot more Legos in. So everyone's favorite. We're always restocking the shop, and we love toys.
Look at that, Sean, for the James Bond collectors. Casino Royale. Aston Martin.
I need to get some of those Baccarat chips, the rectangles.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I love that movie. That was a good one. Anything else anybody wants to see while we're walking around doing the morning run?
We're just talking toys, but we are going to be open at 11 to 6 as always. And we hope to see you all soon. We've had a lot of people come in from out of state, out of town, out of the country this week. So it's always fun talking toys. We want to know what you collect, what's going on in the toy world.
What you collect and why?
Yeah, and you can comment below and we'll get back to you, or you can swing by the shop as always. We love.
Right now, this guy's made a lot of noise in the toy world right now.
What's the
People
story,
are very-
Tony?
He was a Comic-Con exclusive that you had to get a special QR code, so people were starting to pay lots of money for the QR code, and Hasbro has now said,
Classified?
we have extra stock. And so everybody who's now paid the extra money is kind of biting it that they have extra stock. Of
Well, his
classified
girlfriend's
ones.
Jinx, and he
So-
killed Cobra Commander 87.
Yes. So he is kind of what's been hot in the news of the classified world right now because of his Comic-Con release.
Chuckles.
And getting an original Chuckles with a nice blue shirt. One that hasn't been dry cleaned too many times.
Well, he can probably contact Scott Tucker, and he can tell him where to get that nice fashion. Or he can point him in the right direction.
Or he can tell you where to go to a dry cleaners who won't destroy your nice blue shirt.
There
That's
you
a
go.
rarity these days in Dallas. But, yeah, guys, come in and see us. Come hang out. I'm going to be here till 5, talking toys, telling bad jokes. And,
Then he'll be talking
drinking
music
some
after
coffee.
that.
Then I'll be doing the music thing later. But, yeah, look forward to seeing you
Well-
today. We're open till 6.
You know the difference between a regular joke and a dad joke, right? It should be apparent.